Hey guys, welcome back to More Love Tarot. Yeah, you caught me late at night, in my PGs. So tonight I want to do a masculine and feminine reading, just checking like both sides and how the energy is. Um, I actually got some new cards today, which we're going to use. This deck is Be Your Own Wildflower, so it's working with like Australian flowers and shrubbery and stuff. So there's affirmations on these cards for you. So I'll pull one for each sign, each side. And then this next one, this was pretty like it was one of a few magical kind of events that happened during today. But this deck, when I select my cards, I like to just, scan each shelf, have a look at each label, and then I will go back and select certain decks and see the feeling I get from them, the imagery, like if it catches my eye, just a little bit of the backstory of the tarot or the oracle that I'm looking at. And there was only probably about like, I don't know, 5 to 10 different decks that I could see there to select from. And then I ended up, I was looking at this one deck and I was like, oh, something just doesn't feel right. I need to look again. And in this space, there was nothing around this tarot, this oracle deck I'm about to show you. It was just this box, like chilling, like right in the center, just one. And yeah, it had nothing around it. Now, like, if I was scanning the shelves and had a look at all of the tarot that were there, and then all of a sudden, this deck caught my eye, and it's actually red, and it's Mary Magdalene. So I am going to pull some oracle cards from that, and we might actually get some messages from her from the book. So bear with me. I am in quite dark light, and I have trouble reading. So, all right, let's dive into the flowers first and have a look. Pull card for each. Masculine, feminine energy. I hope the last few readings have helped you guys out. It's only for a selected few because there are only a small majority of you watching, and keep watching. So that means that yous are kind of in the frequency that I'm at, where I'm working with symbolism and trying to get the messages across to you that way, rather than telling you everything and airing your dirty laundry out on the internet. So it's only for you to debunk, and if it's not for you, that's fine. But yeah, it's for a selective few that have been praying for answers. And yeah, I've been called to get back in front of the camera and to start delivering messages again. So we're going to dive into this reading. Whoa, we've got two cards that have just flown out. Like, ready, steady, go! Oh wow, okay, so the colours that I'm seeing right now are yellow, and we have like a purpley, like pink. So I'm going to start off with this purpley pink affirmation. The flower that it is the broad-lived Paracalia. So the meaning of this flower is, by your love, I live and die. So it grows in like the Northern Territory of Australia. And this flower is actually a succulent, and it grows in like sandy and salty areas. and regions. So it has like fresh leaves, bright purple flowers. Okay, so they're, yeah, it's a purple, and which appears mainly in winter and spring. In times of drought, the leaves can be water source, and the whole plant can be baked and actually eaten. So you can eat this flower. And the affirmation is, through self-compassion, I find my power. It's a beautiful flower that I'll try and get. It actually shows up another different color on here altogether. So it's a purple flower. And then the second one here, the yellow flower, it's a sticky everlasting, that's what it's called. And the meaning behind this flower, the name of it, is my love will not leave you. So the affirmation is, I will love myself as I love others. So this flower, it almost looks like a daisy. Actually, I think these are the ones that my nan used to grow in the garden. When they dry out, they actually go like paper almost. Like, I used to be so fascinated with some of the flowers and like how they you know, they bloom and then they die and how they dry out and all that. So yeah, I think this one dries out like paper, and they work very well like with paper, like if you do flower pressing, and they do grow in New South Wales and Victoria. So I'm from Victoria, so I think this is one of the flowers that yeah, my nan has in her garden, probably still does. She has the most amazing garden. She puts so much work into it. So yeah, they're paper-like flowers displayed, hues of lemon gold, and orange. They can also be like they go like a fiery bronze. Yeah, these are the flowers that I remember as a child. They can be easily cut and dried and preserved. Yeah, not even reading what's written on this card. So yeah, I've worked actually with these flowers before, and they have like all these tiny little ones. They're really intriguing to sit and yeah, you gotta have a lot of patience like picking the tiny ones off, but separating them and yeah, once they die, you know, they're no longer living. I used to like because I like talking about Victoria. Yeah, like I grew up with my grandparents like on a massive farm. Like my grandfather used to do shearing. So like I grew up with lots of animals around me and everything like that, and I used to like go out into the paddocks and collect like all the bones like in a big giant washing basket, and then like bring them back up to the house and like clean them up. And yeah, my nan, like when I went down in like 2018, we were having a bit of a chat, and yeah, she's like, do you remember like all the bones you used to collect of those animals, and you had like jars of teeth? And she's like, when I moved out of that farmhouse, like the cupboard in like my pop's music room, I yeah, would open that. You could open that up, and like besides his music equipment, there was like all my bones and bone collection, and just baskets of stuff. Like yeah, like when my pop was like in hospital. I don't know why I'm sharing these with you, but this might be because like the pop energy and grandfather energy has been lingering. But yeah, like when my pops had like surgeries and stuff like that, he used to like bring home like the specimens, like, you know, he had like gallstones removed at one stage. He brought them home for me, like his original teeth, because he has false teeth. Yeah, I had so much random gory stuff, but yeah, like I was quite a girly girl. Oh, wow. This is bringing back memories. This card for me. So maybe you need to like go and spend some time out in nature, or get back in touch with like your inner child, because yeah, like there's something so innocent about that card, because it's bringing back so many good memories for me. So yeah, so remember those, the meanings behind them. By your love I live and die, and my love will not leave you. Okay, we did get one card out for feminine. We're going to get one out for masculine. Ooh. Feminine and masculine. Wow. These are very, like, almost identical cards. So there's card number 43 on the bottom, and it's Solomon's Destiny, so it's moving on. And the feminine energy here, card number 13, could be 31. You could be seeing that. It also breaks down to 4, so it's another 4. But we do have Mary Magdalene here and Sarah. And for the masculine, we have the number 9. And we also have the cosmic Magdalene. Remember who you are. So just off the intuition and the feel of these cards, because I have not read the book or anything. That's my little girl out there. I haven't read the book or anything. Oh, sorry, I think it's actually a TV. Don't mind me. By the feel of this, the intuition, there's a lot to do with the eyes. There's like this blue showering light, and a bit of red over here. So there's the power of Christ energy. Clearly, it's Mary Magdalene. And with the cosmic one, with the divine masculine, there's something with the eyes as well, but it's like the veil is lifting. A veil has been lifted, and it's to really like see with new eyes. That's what I'm getting with that. So this card, sorry, is trust for the feminine, and for the masculine, remember who you are. Okay, so sometimes you have to wait and see where the journey is leading you. It is not time to push forward, but to flow with the current. Use your powers of observation and reflection. Yeah, that's the eyes thing that I'm getting with that, because their eyes are like really lit up. Not in that way, but you know what I mean? Like there's this needing to observe, and to have some time of self-reflection, even going within. So Mary Magdalene is the patron saint of sailors, because she and her companions arrived safely in France without oars or sails. The Templar archivist of Rosslyn Chapel, Robert Brydon, took me to a Mary Star of the Sea church near Edinburgh. Edinburgh is like my great grandmother, third great grandmother, Marie, who is one of my spirit guides. Sorry, I hope she doesn't mind. But yeah, she's got links to Edinburgh, so I won't say any more. But yeah, there's this Mary Star of the Sea Church, so maybe look that up if you're interested in that, or you may know something about it already, and that's why it's coming through. But this bloke, he showed me evidence that of all the churches by that name were not dedicated to Mother Mary but Mary Magdalene. So the Mary Star of the Sea churches follow the ancient trade route. This makes perfect sense when you look at the map of them, all placed along the Templar Sea circuit and the ports that would frequent leading up to and beyond Northern Ireland. I was always like fascinated with Ireland as a child. Like, the land is just like breathtaking. There is even a church near Carlingford Law, where the sacred Templar scrolls were buried. My mother line, with the surname of Mayon, still lives on the coast of southern England. Their coat of arms is a large, red, equal-armed, engrailed Templar cross, a symbol of a Grail family. The sacred blood of Christ. It's like, Sarah. The original bloodline. She's wearing like an anklet with like a heart, like an anchor with a heart through it. This is like Princess Diana. That's a touchy subject. I don't want to go too much into that, but like, she was like one of channelings that I had first came into contact with at a very young age, after she passed. And then like recently, like a few years back, yeah. So, but she is the original bloodlines of Christ. So that's why I find France so fascinating, because like the catacombs, if you check those numbers, that's yeah, you already know what that is. But like, who are they? Who are those souls? Who are those bones? Why? Like, it has always fascinated me, and I don't even know if I could go down there, to be honest. Like, I would probably be very ill. Yeah, it's got a very like scary vibe about it. But yeah, like there's something there too. So the Grail family, and look up that maybe coat of arms. It could have something to do with your bloodline, divine feminine. So it's saying here that the final message is, it is sometimes difficult to stay in the present, but but it is a time to remain patient and calm. Your destination will appear on the horizon with a path to go ahead. So there's something going on with the moving on card with that as well. And underneath that, there's like simple gifts and appreciation. Desert rose. True love cannot hide. Wow. The cosmic Magdalene, remember who you are. It is easy to get lost in the chaos of daily life. Try to forget about your problems and go outside. Look up into the starry night sky. Lift yourself into the abode of the Shekinah. Sorry, guys. English is shocking, but wow, I was just like looking up at the sky before, because I used to be out there all the time stargazing and taking photos and stuff, but like I just haven't for a long time. Yeah, this is probably like resonating with somebody who's like got a hectic lifestyle or like looks after kids full time, and you really put everything on the back burner. Including yourself. So that might be resonating with someone. But yeah, this is okay. So let's have a look at what this is about. So the Gospel of Mary Magdalene says, her image is in as the starry night sky, and the light of the heavens and the supernal abode are in her. Mary Magdalene is an aspect of the Shekinah or the Sophia, waiting in the vastness of the cosmos, to the incarnate as the beloved bride, in her union with her bridegroom. She will lift women and humanity into balance. Peering through her veils is a glimpse of her manifestations into the third dynasty. The rest of her remains star stuff hidden behind the veil. When she returns in human form, she will represent the Shekinah on earth, creating with her king once again. As the starry night sky, she is the infinite space into which the light can shine. You know her, you remember her, she knows who you are. Magdalene offers a reminder that nothing ever dies, it just changes form. You are an internal soul connected to Source. Your past lives will be remembered and incorporated into the next incarnations you choose. We are all made of star stuff. Wow, that was pretty powerful. So this is all this, new earth energy, the vibrations lifting higher. That's what I'm saying, seeing through the veil. Like, breaking out of the Maya into the Samadhi. I'm always talking about that, even learning to live between the two. But you needing to set boundaries for the people around you that are low vibrational, because they can interfere with that frequency. And if you're connected soul-wise to another individual, or you're connected to your soul family, I feel my family all the time, which reminds me to call my sister. But yeah, like, you know, we're all connected, we're all one. I'm hoping that makes sense. Alright. The desert rose, that only blooms at night. Some of your gifts could actually be like healing properties, like healing people. This has been coming up, like Reiki, herbalism, Green Witch style. Okay, now that we mentioned that, let's have a look. Green Witch. We're going to pull some tarot, so yeah, this is only going to resonate with a few. Skip all this and get to the tarot. Banana. I'm a banana. Duality. We have the staff of Hermes, Mercury, the healing staff. There's some healing stuff to do. Healing star stuff. Banana. Card number 27. Card number 9. We might put that over there with the masculine energy because there's yellow with the yellow flowers, and with that 27 breaking down to 9, that Mary Magdalene card is actually card number 9. So let's get a card for the feminine. You know what, I can't wait. I'm like, can't wait for next month, to be honest. We have Stranger Things Part 2. Guys, if you haven't watched it, watch it. And I just like started a new show tonight actually, and it's absolutely amazing because I am a massive fan of Melissa McCarthy, and she's in a show called God's Favorite Idiot. It's on Netflix here in Australia, so you guys definitely should have it if you haven't watched it. But please, like, if you want to have a good laugh on a spiritual level, like, this is just like so dysfunctional but just so good. Like, it hits my humor on like every level right now. So I'm boasting about this TV show right now. I'm not sponsored. So, but go check it out. You'll love it. And just laugh. Be in God's energy. Okay. Let's get the card for the masculine. Feminine. Woo! Can take that one. Courage. We have card number 13. No way! Guys, these are both card number 13. This 9. This is 27, but it breaks down to 9, so come on. I can't pull a rabbit out of a hat, but I can make this shit happen. Somewhat. I may talk a lot of shit in between, but at least some of you are entertained. So we got courage, yeah, with time. So I'm seeing bay leaves here. I'm also seeing a thane. Oh my god, I'm so out of tune. You know, the wicked dagger. Yeah, I'm lost for words right now. But anyway, let's have a look. So taking courage, we've got the fire here. Libra energy, so you could be an air sign or have a lot of air in your chart. With the duality in the bananas, I'm not seeing much, as in we do have the bay leaves. There could be some like fortune coming your way in the way of like income, or you could practice like bay leaf abundance spells, which is all good. It's with good intent as long as it is. Yeah. With this beetroot, I'm gonna just like dive in a little bit to the beneficial parts of like some of these foods. Well, there's two fruits and a herb. Well, I don't even know if a beetroot is a fruit. It's got no seeds. So it's a root, so it has to be a vegetable. Just me talking to myself. But we have Leo energy here with the beetroot. This could be talking, this is card number 7. So this is a message from up there. This is talking about like your blood flow. There's something to do with like maybe a lack of antioxidants. You could be suffering from like blemished skin, like a redness, blotchiness, anything like that. Or there could be some blood circulation. Use bloodstone for that, through meditation for your base chakra. But I feel as though there's something to do with blood flow there, movement, maybe just doing some light stretches for like 5 to 10 minutes a day might be beneficial for you. Divination is under that with the chives, that's Scorpio energy. We do have the chives, purple bulb there as well. Card number 14 breaks down to 5, so that's change. Something needs to change. It could have to do with the blood flow. So time, not enough time, or too much time. Somebody feels like they're running out of time. We have water over here with the bananas as well. So bananas are full of potassium. So you could be lacking potassium, needing potassium. They're also good for a substitute for sweets. So if like late at night you're like to indulge with a bit of chocolate. This is saying replace it with a banana maybe. It's still going to give you the same effect, because clearly what you're doing is you're substituting chocolate, love for chocolate, chocolate for love, and you're getting those endorphins through the satisfaction of chocolate. But a banana will do the exact same thing. Even if you make a banana smoothie, put some like active honey in there, boost your immune system, also give your stomach a bit of a clean out, and it's antiseptic, the honey. If you use this, I use the strongest, which is like 300 mg something, I can't remember what it is, but the strongest dose, it's a really thick brown honey. I use that in like lemonades and eat it on toast, but you're actually getting a lot more beneficial goodness out of that because it's antibiotic. So if also you've got something in your system that needs clearing out, there might be something there that's just troubling you, that might help you as well. Okay, let's dive into some tarot. My cards just moved. They're after tarot just flipped. Okay, thanks Mary. These ones she wants me to use. The cross and the red roses. She's been with me for such a long time. Like, I didn't grow up Christian or anything. Like, I've only ever had like really weird experiences growing up with like nuns and stuff. Like, they seem, I just seen 3444. That might mean something for somebody when I said that. 444 is, whoa, that just flew out. I'm gonna leave it there. But yeah, like I didn't grow up Christian at all, and like I one time when I think I was about 6 years old, me and my mum were like walking like past this nun school that was like in the main street of where I grew up. And yeah, this nun was coming out of the gate, and as she turned around, she spotted me and she grabbed my hand immediately. Like, I was a bit freaked out. My mum like was flying off the handle at her, and she grabbed me, and I was like trying to pull back and like let go, and she grabbed me forward, and she's like, child, you have so much to offer this world. And I was just like, what the hell? And yeah, my mother was really ropeable, because like clearly, like, someone, a complete stranger, doesn't matter who it is, grabs your child, you're like, what? Get your hands off my daughter. So yeah, and every time I just see nuns, they always turn around and look at me, and then they'll say something to one another, and their heads both turn at the same time, and it's just really, really weird. So I get really freaked out. It's just like they see something. I'm just like, what? Alright, am I glowing? If you go watch this show, God's Favorite Idiot, you'll know what I mean. Okay. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy. The Queen of Swords. Somebody is open for communication, absolutely. There is communication, could possibly be coming your way. But there is need for transformation. There's an eagle in the distance. So the Queen of Swords in the normal Rider's-Waite or traditional, yeah, she's not open to communication. But this is saying that she is, and she's coming in with truth. So it could be masculine energy. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. Got a hand out too, so very welcoming. But the energy that I'm getting from this card is that this person is very is open for communication, but this person is reserved for certain reasons, and they could be protecting themselves, they could be protecting people around them, but this person is genuine. There is like a butterfly sitting on the tip of that sword, so there is some spiritual guidance and some angels possibly around this feminine at the moment. She is guided by them to communicate, and when to communicate and how to communicate. So something's gone down recently, there's a reason behind that, and it's all for the good. So don't be stressed. Everything is going to plan. Okay, can I get any more energy? Thank you. Yes, the battle is over. This came flying out in reverse. So this is everybody standing down. No need to fight. No need to feel like there is a need to fight. These people are exhausted anyway. There could be 5 people involved in a situation at the moment. They're all actually backing the hell away. They know something is brewing. We have the Page of Pentacles. The Ace of Swords in reverse. The Six of Wands in the upright. Somebody could be giving money to somebody, or somebody owes money to someone. This is somebody that is... Well, this is like a young person giving money to an older person. with the Ace of Swords underneath it, please just be warned that this person may not be genuine. There could be some lies or deception with this energy. I may pull some more cards on that. I'm just going to get one more for the victory card. This is a man like choosing a person. There could be, yeah, a younger person needing to give money to an older person because they, I don't know, told some lies. I don't know. I'll get into that. Falcon is represented on this card too. It's a trained falcon, but in reverse, it's not trained. So there could be somebody running loose at the moment. There's no battle. I don't know, if someone asks you for money, I would just be really aware of that. Okay, the wands. So there's 5 people yet again in this card. Thanks. 10 of Wands. Somebody's dropped all those sticks. Somebody could be heading towards a feminine energy. This is the masculine coming in on his horse, you know, and he's fair lady. He's waiting there for him to arrive with all his soldiers, however you see it. But somebody is definitely dropping some responsibility. There is a massive castle or something in the background there with a red roof. That might mean something to somebody. That could be a church that Mary Magdalene was talking about. 2 more cards. And the Emperor, Aries energy. We have Leo as well. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Sagittarius, and Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Why is the Emperor here? Why is the Emperor here? The Tower. Aries, Scorpio energy. I want to dive into that energy as well. I'm going to read for that. This is going to be a long one. Don't choose to sit through it. You miss all the information. So be it. You weren't supposed to hear it. 2 of Cups is on the bottom though. I love this card. I'll say it again. It's beautiful. Somebody's gaining victory and strength and courage. They're seeing the truth of a matter. That's what's happening here. Somebody isn't wanting to be alone anymore. They could be seeing a different perspective on something. This is kind of the same woman featured in this card. So, you know, this man is hanging upside down to gain a lot of knowledge and wisdom for his people. And this woman is like backing him 110%. You know, she's feeding him, bringing him water, making sure that he's got everything that he needs. A true divine connection. Could have a white cat, or somebody has a white cat. Look how loving this is. This feminine energy in this card is so loving. It's tamed the beast within. Well, this is the feminine taming the beast within her, you know, vice versa. But there's something here where this person feels like quite at home, quite at ease. It seems to be quite normal. It feels comfortable. There's deceptive people around with this card, but this is representing victory as well. So we have 2 cards here representing victory. So let's dive into this dishonesty here, or somebody needing to pay somebody money. Somebody might be asking for money. Old Faithfuls, the Witch's Tarot. Man, I've been eating Reese's Pieces and you know how they get stuck in your teeth. Scorpio energy, the Death, and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, there's I don't know with that there, there's a cycle that's coming back around, or has just come back around, and it's ending to start a new cycle. So where there is a closure, there's another door that opens, leading to the next chapter. And remember, you create your own life. Nothing is yet ever set in stone, so you can easily change your path as you see fit, and choose a different direction. And like I say, if it's meant to be, it'll come back around. And I think this is what the Wheel of Fortune is talking about here. Somebody is also using, is connected and harnessed into the all 4 elements, or the 4 elements featured on this card. So you definitely could be very in tune with yourself. I think you feel as though, or know that there's deceit, and that I don't know, somebody else could be spending money or something. I don't know what that's about. Only you know. Let's get one more card for that. The Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. The Sun, yeah. There's a brand new dawn. Somebody's been told to close off a chapter. Could be due to conflict. So the conflict is over. The energy has left the building. Okay, let's have a look at this. 6 of Wands with a 10. 6 of Wands with a 10. Whee! Nearly hit me in the face. Verified by the 6 of Wands. This is a soul connection. It's like the energy has left the building, and it just like throws a card up at me to hit me in the face. It's like, just stop. Just stop. Nah. 2 of Cups coming out again. With Temperance. This is a healing connection. This is a connection that is, it could be somebody walking away from could be walking away from a situation. We do have the Tower here. I'm going to verify that in a moment, but there is a masculine and a Tower movement in the Emperor. Sagittarius energy there. Could be needing to connect to Source for guidance. I feel as though somebody is making those wise decisions anyway. Emperor coming out to verify the Emperor. Why is the Tower here? Please don't give me the Tower. The Lovers. The loves. What else? The Empress. I was about to say, I'm amazed the Empress hasn't come out. And the 4 of Wands. So we have a divine connection here. So there has been a realization. Somebody could be wanting a connection, a marriage, family. We do have ancestors here that could be from Asian descendant. Such a beautiful card. Messages from, yeah, moving away, moving on. There is celebration. There could have been a third party, but I don't feel that with this. I just feel as though somebody is just embracing the people around them, their environment, just living in the now, being in the present, you know, creating and existing on the same wavelength, if you know what I mean. We also have the moon as well. So there is some hidden secrets still for some of you. The Four of Cups is under that. So there could be, yet again, some insecurities around something. Somebody could be trying to offer a cup of love and they feel rejected. Somebody does have their defense up and is mainly focusing on their work, which is a good thing. Let me wet the whistle and then we'll quickly get some messages from angels because they are featured here. And we'll see what angels want to work with you or are working with you or who you should lean on. Divine Feminine, you may actually feel as though this is, I'm touching base with this right now because I lost my dog November last year, and he was a white Chihuahua, and yeah, sometimes I feel the presence of him like in the doorway. You know, I'll just feel as though like he's there peeking around, because he used to like peek around the corner to see if I was, you know, watching to see if I spotted him, and then he'd wait for an invitation to come in to the room that I was in. So yeah, he would just wait patiently at the door, and then he'd ask for the okay. And I've also felt something rubbing up, you know, brushing up against my leg. So if you have, you know, animals in passing, they are always with you. My dad says that you can pick them up on camera as well. Dad's does a lot of ghost EVP stuff. Has some pretty groovy stuff that he does. So yeah, he's picked up fairy orbs and yeah, it's got a lot of cool stuff. Alright, let's have a look. Ooh. Anyone else want to chat? I think there's people like watching over this couple or this masculine and feminine, and like really just sitting back and watching it unfold like a TV show. I'm seeing Truman Show, like where it's like you're in a bubble, everyone's just like looking down and watching it, sitting back eating popcorn, you know, that kind of stuff. And they've like realized that there's a lot of chaos, so there's a lot of things that shouldn't be happening, and they're bringing this to somebody's attention. So it's like light bulbs are going off, the veil is lifting, somebody's seeing things with new eyes. So yeah, creative writing is something that somebody should be doing. Archangel Gabriel, homeboy. So make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen an article or book. So doing some creative writing, you could be into poetry, you could be into wanting to write a book about your life. A lot of light workers are to share their experiences with others. So maybe this is why I'm talking a lot about myself tonight. Sorry guys. But yeah, like maybe you're needing to share your story with the world. Because yeah, I have just kind of opened up a bit of an insight to like my background. Archangel Chamiel, he is in God's Favorite Idiot, the TV show. He's the protector of the prophecy, so try not to give too much away. But yeah, he sets like they call the Harry Potter, or Harry Pottered, is yeah, where they put like a boundary around the house. He puts a protective boundary so like demons and anything evil can't penetrate this veil. So maybe that's what you're needing to do, is to call upon Archangel Chamuel, sorry, however you say it. But yeah, just lean on him for guidance, and put a protective layer around your house or around you, or just ask him to protect you at this time. So peace comes from remembering that that only love is real. Choose peace, inner peace. He's also got a dove there that he's letting into flight, so there could be some incoming messages coming in, yeah, from source or from a particular person, because we do have the Queen of Swords here. But I do see a divine connection that is coming to fruition for a lot of you. So keep on track, you know, watch the moon cycles. There's something to do with the moon cycles. There's 3 doves there as well that she's letting off, so there could be multiple messages coming in. Yeah, so watch the moon cycles with that as well. Okay, guys, I'm just going to wrap it up here because I feel as though, yeah, I'm at the end of it. It's a really long one, guys. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back later with another reading. Bye.